is self-love? During this month of February, since it is February right now, there is a lot of giving, a lot of spoiling and just doting on our loved ones. But we need to take care of numero uno, who is us. So we can give more. When we show ourselves some self-love, we're able to give more freely and be more available to those that may need more of us. So I just want to talk about what is self-love and maybe just put some of your fears to rest. Alrighty, let me screen share and we'll get started. Wonderful. All right. There again, what is self-love? So let's talk about what love really is. And I'm not talking the sexual kind of love, although, you can show others that kind of love. But what I'm really talking about is the more acceptable love that you can give to everyone. And this is what is included with yourself. So love, what I found on dictionary.com, means to need or require, benefit greatly from, and also to have a strong liking for, take great pleasure in, a beloved, a feeling of warm personal attachment. So with that, we can see there's emotion. We can see there's respect. We can see there's appreciation. There's a cherished feeling about it. There's affection. There is tenderness, friendship, and devotion. Self-love isn't being greedy. It's not being conceited. It's not being self-centered. Self-love is not being egotistical. Self-love is not being narcissistic. And self-love is not selfish. Self-love is being selfless. So you are totally being selfless when you are loving yourself first and foremost. How can that be? Well, when you are able to give of yourself freely because your batteries are full or your meter is high, because you are full of love, then you are able to be more selfless with your time and your energy. It's autonomy. It is kind. Self-love is being generous. Self-love is being ego-less. Self-love is being noble. Self-love is having self-care, being able to take care of yourself. Self-love is being selfless, totally and completely selfless. It may not feel like it, but it is. So self-love, when we're able to give ourselves that loving kindness, it's as if we're giving it to a friend. We're giving them gentleness, kindness, faithfulness, self-control in some situations, love, patience, generosity, joy, and peace. We give those things selflessly all the time to others. And we do, especially in February when we've got Valentine's Day coming up. We give candies and treats and we do favors for people. But what we really need to do is we need to incorporate those things for ourselves. It is not selfish. In fact, by doing these things for yourself and being able to be grounded, being able to be full of love and be connected to yourself, knowing who you are. You're setting yourself up for such great things. You are able, when you give yourself that self-love and you accept that self-love from yourself, you're able to feel what's right and what's not right. You're able to really tune in to your intuition, to your higher self, to your soul self, and be able to know what's right for you, which includes putting up boundaries when you need to. When you are depleted from having that love or from having that energy, that higher vibrational energy, then our boundaries get a little amiss. We're not sure where that boundary is because we aren't sure and we're not solid in who we are. So by giving yourself that self-love, that time to be gentle and kind and faithful and peaceful and joyful, generosity, and love to yourself, you're able to give yourself even more of those things. And when you're full and it is seeping out of every pore, you're going to sparkle and shine that radiancy of divine love, which is going to attract to you the right kind of people that won't take for granted those things that you give of yourself freely, because you give it to yourself first. Some ways that we can show ourselves some self-love, like on this tree with the fruits that we give to others, is by taking time for ourselves. By taking time, just even having a cup of coffee or journaling. Those are wonderful ways in which to just kind of tune into your day and show yourself some love. Believing in yourself. Let me move this out of the way. There. All right. Believing in yourself 100%, no matter what anybody says, but knowing that what you're feeling and hearing and acknowledging is right for you. Just believe that you can and just do. Also, by accepting love from others, by being able to receive that love and friendship, don't always give it out. Always make it a cyclic thing. You need to give out and receive. Giving out and receiving. You always need to be able to receive. If you're constantly giving out, your battery is just going to keep draining and draining and draining. You need to take time to receive that love as well. Taking a bath, getting grounded, taking a shower, anything that helps to ground you and helps to possibly open up, or in some cases, if you put salt in your bath, maybe taking stuff out, maybe taking some of that not negative energy, but lower energy, kind of taking out that and just, washing it down the drain, and just being able to sit and be with yourself for a while. That is showing self-love. Just giving yourself a hug, just knowing that you love yourself. If you can, I think it was Louise Hay that has the mirror, that when you can look at yourself and say, I love you, I respect you, I honor you, I cherish you, to yourself, in such a way that you can look yourself in the eye and say those things, you are filling up your batteries, you're filling up your soul, and just being able to exude that love and that higher energy is just wonderful. Even if you just have to wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug sometimes, it is just a wonderful way to just show that self-love. By receiving is a big one. A lot of people who are empaths, who do energy work, who are nurses or Reiki practitioners and masters, sometimes we give so much that we forget to receive. And especially if you do Reiki, you can do Reiki on yourself. If you do energy healing, do energy healing on yourself. Go and have a treatment done by someone else that is in that space of giving as well, and just be in the space to receive. It's a big one. I know it's hard because you feel selfish and you feel self-centered and egotistical and all those things, but to be honest, if you're full, you are going to be so selfless because you are able to give more of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first, and that way you can take care of more people afterwards. That is what self-love is all about. Oop, let's see, stop share. There we go, perfect. All right, I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration of what self-love really can be, and a little bit of what it's not. It's not being selfish whatsoever. Just let that go. I know you feel it when you feel like you're doing a little too much for yourself. I know you feel it, but feel it and move through it, because honestly, what's on the other side is you being filled up full of divine love. And in that way, you can give more to other people in such a high divine way that it's going to just have a ripple effect that goes out into the world. And then when people see you giving yourself that time and that space and having that energy, they're going to want to do the same for themselves, and everyone deserves that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again soon. As always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.